Hey guys, come on in. What's going on? How is your day going today? What's up? Share a comment, drop something in the box, say hello, let me know you're online. What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah! We are thinking strong. We're using this like this. All right, share some love, share some hearts. Feel free to check out the after article later at straightmotion.com. What's going on? How are you today? Yeah. So we're talking about tonight thinking strong, because let's just face it, things come against us, right? Things are coming against us every day of our life. And you gotta just prepare for a second. You gotta, because I'm so passionate about this. You have to give it all you got. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, do you give it all you got when you're at work, when you're at play, when you're doing your hobby, when you're going with your family, when you're doing something? Do you really give it everything? Do you give it everything? You know, and it's what sets us up for success. When we give everything, it just sets us up, you know. So, you know, how do you see yourself? What's your attitude like? You know, how do you see your surroundings? How do you get back up when you fall? Am I right? You know, you gotta think these questions, because it's so easy to get down on ourselves. It is so easy to pick up blame or provide a reason to shift everything off yourself. And, you know, let me ask you a question. Who would you rather be around? Who would you rather be hanging around with? Somebody that is, you know, upbeat, that has this great attitude, that is moving somewhere, or somebody that is just going as they're going? They are just moving along, and there's no life, and they're negative, and they're just you know, just pushing things around all the time, not willing to take on responsibility. And you know, so I challenge you with that, because, you know, physically, there's even portions in our brain that are constantly reacting to risk. You know, that's the amygdala, and, you know, it just wants to stay safe. It just wants to stay in the same place, and, you know, it reacts counterintuitive to the things that are going on. On the other side, what's so amazing is that, you know, there's another part of the brain that is working in opposition to the amygdala. It's in opposition. It's called the prefrontal cortex. It's the part of the brain that comes to life when you're standing out over a gulch or over a valley, or when you see a mountain, and you know, it makes you feel big, right? And I've got a friend, he's a great buddy, and he's always asking, what are you framing up? How are you framing up your future? How are you doing it? Because, you know, do you even believe that you're made up of your thoughts? We have 40,000 thoughts. You know, it's estimated about 40,000 thoughts that go through our brain in every given day. And it's estimated that 80% of those, or give or take, are completely negative. They're going, man, you just can't do this. You're not doing it. You know, you suck at this. You're terrible. You're not gonna get what you want to do. You're not gonna achieve this. You're not gonna be able to make that shot. Your team is all counting on you, and you're just gonna fail. But let me ask you this. How do you, you know, let me ask you this. Are you the sum of your thoughts? You have to fight back. You have to build up yourself, because tomorrow is the seeds, or tomorrows are found in the seeds of today. right? And so I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about that. My 4 tips, while you're coming in, you're saying hello. While we're here, we're talking. My 4 tips tonight. Number 1, give it all you got. It's so simple. It's just, you have to you got to be there. You have to give 100% in whatever you're doing, wherever you are. You have to just give 100%, because if you don't, you're just going to be washed aside. It's so easy to see in any environment who is giving and who is just there. Number 2, gratitude. Gratitude is a little bit more, warm. We got doing it, and we also have to maintain our gratitude. If you can't remember what you're thankful for, you will get negative. If you can't remember the things that are coming into your life that are good, you will be overwhelmed and swallowed up by the things that are bad. Next thing, 3, you have to silence the lies. Cursing yourself. It is so easy to do. When you speak over yourself, you're not good. You don't do this right. You can't get to there. You cannot do that. You're not really any good at that. You look terrible today. If you don't silence those lies, you will not be in a place where you're actually able to build yourself up, to be strong, to have strength and courage and take risks, because you will never be able to get out of that negativity, because you will just constantly keep framing up a world for yourself that is not one you really want to come alive in. That brings me to point number 4. You need to stop comparing yourself. How many of you are comparing yourself to your buddy at work, to that girl down the street, to your parents, to your somebody? How many of you are constantly comparing yourself, going, man, if I only had that, if I only drove that car, or if I only was in their situation, everything would be great. But that's not how life works. We get to control ourselves, right? We have to be able to not see everything in so black and white, because people are around us and they've got their situation and we've got ours. And when we both are the best in our own situation, we're able to empower each other. That jealousy doesn't get in the way, right? So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is a little more mellow, but I mentioned it last night on my talk. I mentioned about recharging, and you have to be able to, when you're given everything you got, busting your butt, doing, getting to where you need to go in your vision and where you're going, and whether you're painting or whatever it is that you're doing, you're giving it all you got, but you have to also be 100%. When it's time to rest, you need to learn how to recharge yourself so you can go at it again tomorrow, right? So some of the things that I do, I dance, I meditate, I work out, I get myself in a place where I can get my head in focus. Doing those things, exerting myself in that, or I meditate, I calm my soul so I can really see things clearly, and so that I can have mental toughness. So if you like the chat tonight, make a comment, share it. Go check it out later. If you missed some of it, it'll be up on my site later, straightmotion.com or Facebook/straightmotion. Go check it out. It was glad you guys could join us. Glad you could be here tonight. Boom, getting it done. Give it all you got this week. Talk to you later.